Yes.
Why?
Because I don't want to sing with you.
You don't want to sing with me.
No.
You don't have to sing.
Biggie. 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 Biggie.
All right, so some plans. I got an idea for a new name for the channel. I'm going to add members to my channel. I am doing a 1,300 subscriber giveaway. So far, it's going to be like a magazine, some comics. You have to. I hope people don't think I'm giving shit away right now. I don't have 1,300 subs. I'm like 30 away. What up, GT? Good to see you, dog. So I was watching Razor's giveaway, and 35 cent prize tagged me a gift, and I gave it to Noble. So that's pretty nice of me. Actually, could have got Wax Lee's giveaway too. I don't know what he was giving away, but I told 35 cents just to save the money on shipping because it's a lot of money to ship from Australia. So I do that sometimes. I win stuff and I just tag it away. You know. I'm a nice guy like that. I'm a nice guy like that. I don't even know if Razor noticed it, but that's fine. I don't need the recognition. But I will let y'all know. I will tell y'all on my channel because I'm on my channel, and I'll tell you. So 1,300. I'm at like 1,269. I'd like to get to 1,270. Good luck tonight, bro. Oh yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win, bro. People are watching that. I'm sure you probably won, and everybody won. I didn't win. That's okay. I think the winners know beforehand, right? So good luck to everybody, but I'm not gonna pay attention to that. I get disappointed whenever I'm in something I don't win, but I really don't care. It's okay, someone else wins. I didn't put a bunch of energy into it. I appreciate everybody that did vote for me, though. So thank you to everybody that did vote for me. I do think I had the best speculation. I might not have had the best effects and whatever, but when I watch the other spec channels, like, I'm just not into the books they're showing. I mean, naturally, I would like the shit I'm talking about better, but to each his own, man. If you guys like them 1 in 25,000s and you like the golden age biggest purchases of the week, then that's what you like, man. My shit's pretty niche. Like I talk about books that you don't see on top tens. You have to be a seasoned collector to know the little tricks I show. So I just try to give y'all the little couple gems I get. You know what I mean? And saying that, like, speculation ain't my best content on my channel. I don't know what I would say is my best content. I'm more of a community builder, or sometimes I could be funny. So maybe comedic or a builder. I'd like to think that I brought a lot of people in this community, or I've welcomed a lot of people, believe it or not. And I do go out of my way to try to make collectors that wouldn't normally be together on a stream. My girlfriend is being extra loud tonight. What up, Pocam? She loves doing this. She knows I'm streaming, so she likes me super loud. So I'm going to show y'all a book I got. I might have to shut this door because extra loud. I got a fake microphone. What do you think of that? I could smoke my cigarette anyways. Community builder for sure. Met a ton of people on the Collector Club. Yeah, man. There's a lot of people I'd like to get on the Collector Club. I finally got me a little solid crew that fucks with me, so I don't have to beg people to come on like I used to. So shout outs to Alan and Matt and D and Bleeker for making it easy for me to have a show. I never really had that before. So fake mic, real mic, fake mic, real mic. I like the feeling of holding a mic in the hand. So I didn't know about this until a couple weeks ago. This is the finale to the Fourth World, Kirby's Fourth World, and it's called Hunger Dogs. So Forever People 1, Jimmy Olsen 134, New Gods, all that stuff. This is the end of that shit, right? Is the way I understand it. And you see this magazine, you're like, oh man, that must be like a lot to read or whatever. And it's really not that big of a read because it's just a bunch of like splashes. So all Kirby, all the time. And it's not a bunch of words. It's real easy to read. It's kind of like Walking Dead level. Big splashes, little word bubbles. Very cool. Very cool, very cool. So I'm going to read this eventually. Check this one out. Big old dark side. Huge. So that's what I mean. One word bubble per page. Like, it's not a ton of reading. It might be like 3 comic books worth of reading. But I've never read a bunch of dark side stuff. So I would like to learn some stuff about it. So I'm dyslexic, so let's start at the end, right? Double splash, Kirby. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful. I've never seen anybody show this book, so I just thought, hey, let's try something different. And it's not a cheap book. I actually found it at an antique shop. And they knew what they had. They had it marked $20. So I paid $20 for it. But they go for about 30 to $50. You get them slabbed if it's a high grade, it could be worth some money. This is not a high grade book, but it's not bad grade. It's probably around a 7, 6, I would guess. What up, Bleak? So I'll drop a link if anybody's bored. I sent a link out to D because he's always hitting me up saying he wants to hop on. But I ain't doing nothing. I'm just kind of chilling. Little Dead World. That's a really good cover. I like this cover a lot. I think that's Milgram. I could be wrong. I don't know if that's Milgram or not. Could be Kirby. I think that's Kirby. Shit. Who knows? Right? It looks good, so it's probably someone good. So yeah, I'm gonna get members on my channel when I look into it. We're doing a 1,300 subscriber giveaway. What else? I think that's about it. You know, I think I'm gonna give away a Man Thing magazine and a Deadpool Circle. What is it? Circle Chase. I'm gonna call it the Circle Jerk. So Deadpool Circle Jerk, number 1. Kind of a funny joke. A lot of people don't like that joke. I think it's funny. So Deadpool Circle Jerk, because Deadpool's my guy. You know, I'm not gonna pick and, you know, usually I do like a weekly kind of like drama thing where if something happened that I find funny, I'll bring light to it on my channel. This week I'm gonna fucking try to be classy, and I'm gonna ignore the weird shit that I've been seeing. I'm just gonna chill out because it's just not worth it. I got some weird feedback a couple weeks ago, and maybe I'm getting too into the community, like what's going on. Because ultimately, I feel like if you put it out there, it's okay to talk about. But at the end of the day, like, I think people just want to be able to talk about shit and not have anybody say anything about it. So I'm gonna try to play friendly from now on. I mean, not from now on, just for a little bit. If it gets real crazy, I'll bring it up. But for now, it's just like, whatever, dude. You know.
What's going on, Biggie? How you doing, brother?
Good, man.
Good.
Bang. Playing a little Grand Theft Auto, just talking shit. I'm gonna get some members on my channel soon.
You're gonna do a members thingy?
Yeah, because I'm not really ad friendly. I'm afraid to do ads because if I did that, it would like maybe bring up more copyrights. But members, I don't think I'd have to worry about that.
Yeah, you do a lot of copyright stuff.
I do a lot of copyright stuff. Yes, I can't do ads. I'm not going to even try it. Once I click that ad button, it's probably going to be like, "Yep, take your channel. Fuck you." You know, for real.
Well, you're already monetized, so I don't think they'll do that, but they will.
I just have super chats. It's monetized, but it's only super chats.
Yeah. Well,
I haven't clicked the ad button. There's no commercials on my videos at all.
yeah, I'm not at that point yet. I can't put ads on my video. I don't.
You don't. Oh, you have to get to a certain.
Yeah, you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers.
Oh, no shit. Yeah. I wouldn't recommend it because if you even do skits like or little clips and shit, it might detect some shit. Once you do ads, they're all over you, dude. They're like that. I mean, look what Journey's always saying.
Yeah.
He's always saying there's something. He does a lot of clips, you know.
Yeah, you really, really, really got to be careful with your clips and how much of other people's material you're using.
Yeah.
And
so I was thinking
certain clips they're like, nope.
I was thinking about talking about the Razor thing with the awards tonight, but I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm just gonna, even if you do see something and it's like everybody's seen it, people get upset and worked up, so I just don't. I'm just going to try to take a break for that for a couple weeks, maybe a few
Just
days.
surprised Razor's not on right now. Bitching about it.
No, he is. Yeah, he's on.
Oh, is he? Okay, yeah,
Oh yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah. I just won a couple giveaways and prize tagged him.
Oh,
I don't
that's
think he.
nice.
Yeah, I don't think he noticed though, but that's all right. 35 cent. One wax gift, and he was going to tag it to me, and I said, "Oh, you just keep it, bro, because the shipping's going to be outrageous. You know, you save on shipping." So he won the next giveaway. He said, "All right, Big, you're getting this one." I said, "Oh, go ahead and give it to Lisa Noble. It's her birthday." So I gave them both away. You know, I could be a nice guy sometimes. I'm thoughtful. I'm cheap, but I'm thoughtful. You know
That's
what I mean?
fair. That's fair. I'm also cheap, but I'm thoughtful.
I try to be thoughtful. Yeah.
I agree. That's what happens when you're cheap. You try and be thoughtful as possible.
Biggie, can you tell us what happened for some context? GT, if you're interested, go check out Razor's Instagram. I'm not going to show it on my channel, but if you really want to find out, go to his Instagram.
Yeah, Razor went on to Brian LCS's and started making him show receipts for things and all sorts of stuff.
That was last week's news. I'm talking about like a couple of days ago.
Oh shit! What happened? I didn't even.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Never mind. Never mind. We're not.
I told you off stage. Remember, I was like,
Oh yeah.
"Holy shit! Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Guess who's coming on, bro?
Who's coming on? Doc. It's got to be Doc if it's a whole.
No, it's almost as good though. It's just as good.
Oh fuck! It's just as good, Alan.
It's an original comic collector.
Oh, is it Hylia? Is it fucking Hylia?
No, it's not Lucha.
Who is it? I'm so confused. Oh, fucking Puff.
It's fucking Puff.
Jesus.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, Puff? How you been, man?
I'm doing good, man. You know,
Oh, fuck.
it's been a long time since I've been on your channel, and
Yeah.
you know, when I saw you was live and I saw you drop the link, I was like, you know what, man, let me pop on the Biggie Shack live, you know, and hang out with you for a bit.
Yeah, we missed you, man. I missed the Puffer, dude. You're my guy.
Yeah, man. I know I haven't been on the Collectors Club in a long time.
Oh, you got other things you've been doing. You know, you've been doing the Comic Call crew. I understand.
I haven't really been doing that much, you know. Like the only thing I've been doing on my channel was the movie reviews with VV. But other than that, I kind of like stayed out the spotlight in terms of the comic community and stuff. You know, I used to be in it a lot, but then over the last year or so, I kind of backed out of it. You know, I popped on Bleeker's Sunday show early on and stuff, but lately I've just been kind of out of it. But I have been watching some of your lives, Big. You know, you've been doing a great job with the Collectors Club. You know, always fun stuff. You know, I like your book club you do on Wednesday. But the one video that really caught my attention that you did recently was the YouTube life expectancy video.
Oh shit, that's a deep one, dude. That's a deep one, bro.
when y'all was talking about that, you and Darth Lopez, I remember some of the original OGs because I first started watching YouTube comic book content in about 2013. So I remember a lot of people from the early days of the Google Plus era, you know, before a lot of y'all came in. So that was a very interesting video. And if you ever do a sequel to that, man, if you could do it on Saturday night, I would join you for that.
Okay, yeah. Mark Spector actually said he wanted in too, so I'll let Darth know because it's kind of like his little thing. He say, all right, so here's what's going on. So Darth has this idea about the multiverse. Okay.
Yeah, I've heard. Yep.
Okay, and he's been hitting me up off air, and he'll like ask me questions and shit, and he'll tell me like people he's talking to, and I'm like, nah, that's no bueno. Like that person don't know nothing. I'm not trying to be mean, but like I ain't gonna say who he's recommended, but I'm like that's not gonna help that much. I try to point him in the right direction as far as I know, you know, and he appreciates it, and he says he wants to do it on my channel, and I'm like, okay, but if he don't, ultimately it's his thing, you know. If he wants, he could do it wherever he wants. He wants to get some slides, says he wants to come on here, and we'll do it. We're thinking about doing it before the end of the year because he's waiting to do a top 10 again with the drama, but the multiverse, yeah, he did that one on Fur Birds. He did top 10 on Fur Birds for the drama. I said you should probably wait till the end of the year because there's probably going to be some more
Yeah,
shit.
there's bound to be some more.
Yeah, if you're going to do a year review on it, you got to wait till the end of the year. You're almost there.
And the one thing about drama, there's always going to be drama.
Yeah.
No matter what, whether it's the comic book community, video game community, wrestling community, there's always going to be YouTube beef between people, and that was prevalent in the early days. I remember people going back and forth, and I'm like, man, I ain't trying to hear this shit. I just want to see the comics. I want to hear them discuss the comics.
Are you telling me that this drama is not new? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Puff? Is that what you're trying to say?
It's never new. It goes on forever. It's been since the beginning of time.
So what kills me, it's usually the guys that are like, oh, why do you always got to talk about the drama? You guys shouldn't even talk. It's those motherfuckers that are the ones that's instigating it the most. They're always hopping around each fucking little area, and they're like, oh, did you see that? Did you see this? Did you see that? For me, it's like,
I don't talk about it, but I'll fucking watch it though. It's a fucking fact, man. It's a fact.
I'll acknowledge it and talk about it, and I won't go behind your back.
Especially
I don't want
one of our community members goes, oh no, what did this guy do? I'm like, oh shit, what did that guy do? Oh my god, what did Puff do?
and Big A, I'll say this: stay true to who you are.
Yeah.
Stay true, because I remember when I first watched your lives in the early days, it was pretty wild. But I was like,
I was a wild motherfucker. People don't know that,
bro. But you always stayed true to yourself. Yeah. So keep doing what you do, man. You do all the lives. I watched your reaction to the Razor and Brian LCS thing and stuff. And like I said, I don't really comment much and stuff, but I still watch your stuff and stay true to who you are.
Thank you, man. Puff, you're one of my favorite streamers. I watch you on Vigilante, and I try to catch the Comic Call crew when I can. Y'all haven't been streaming as much, but when I see Puffs on something, I usually stop and say what's up if I can, And for me, it's like if I'm not going, if I feel like weird around a certain crew or whatever, it's like I just acknowledge it. Like it's real, It's like I'm not going to pretend like we're buddies. And I like genuine fucking real people with integrity. Like when you tell me you're my friend, you're really my friend. So I spend more time with those kind of people than people that might tell me I'm your friend and go and all Biggie's a fucking jerk, So I don't have the big, yeah.
You always, when you had the opportunity, you came on my show when I used to do a Saturday afternoons. I always sent you the link, and most of the time you would show up, and you'd be at the antique store going through the boxes of comics and stuff, and that was a lot of fun, So yep. You did the same thing with the Collectors Club, and even though I couldn't make it, you were still sending the link whenever you
for
can.
Fucking months, yeah. After, yeah.
And sometimes I felt bad because I'm like, man, Big sent the link, but I'm knocked out. I'm asleep because
yeah. I know you're busy. Or you hop on if you weren't doing
shit we're doing, Puff. We all got shit we're doing, brother.
Man.
Yeah,
the way it is. I like when you guys go through eBay and go through
we still do it. Still do it.
I hope you find one of my. I have one listing on eBay, and it's absolutely ridiculous. I hope that you look at it one day. It's the craziest. I put up a book for a crazy price because I don't know what to price it at. I'm gonna see myself on Puff's show one day. They're gonna be like, "Look at this fucking guy trying to sell this fucking book."
It's fucking pretty. He's asking for like what it's listed at or something.
Yeah, it's a stupid price. I think I put $2,500 on it.
Hey man, we could all dream. You never know, bro.
I was like, Puff's
this guy's out of his damn mind.
Yeah, it's exactly like Puff's gonna fucking get me, motherfucker.
Oh man, I hope we haven't got you yet.
I'm waiting. You're gonna look at this Bleecker Street motherfucker. Look at him.
Hey, if we do get it, and they're like, "Yo, that's Bleecker." What the fuck? That's the shit he was talking about.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I would message you instantly like, "Yo, Bleak, we talked about your book on the show."
Nice, perfect.
You might as well just come clean and tell him what it is, so he can do it.
Oh yeah. What is it? It's a Spider-Man. Ow, mother.
You know the one where his parents die?
Yeah,
Light
it's
Brush?
also the
Like
origin
that,
of
like that.
the
Yeah,
origin of
yeah,
Eddie
yeah.
Brock.
I seen you show that one.
Is that his
That is
parents?
crazy.
This was a white copy. I can only find one thing on it, and it was sold for $4,000 in 2020 as a 9.8.
Those wasn't his real parents. Those was like copies of his parents.
Okay.
Yeah. But this is just
Like
happens to be
clones.
an error version of that book, and I just can't. There's no information on it anywhere except for on I think Key Collector.
Oh well, I mean, I would put it up, see what happens. Maybe someone will buy it.
That's what I did. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put it up at a ridiculous
I mean,
price. See if somebody
it's
buys
an
it.
error, and it's very rare.
Yes, yeah, it is.
It's hard to figure out a price when you
it's super difficult.
have something like that, especially if it's not on the market.
Yeah. The market.
So GT is very curious about the Razor thing. I don't know it, GT. Maybe Razor can help you. I'll send it to you later though tonight. Matt likes
he just hates. He's not a fan of the awards. He thinks it's all.
So it's not real. He pretty much is what he was saying.
Gee, thanks, Razor. Thanks. Awards ceremonies aren't real. Crazy. What a weird.
Who would ever thought?
What a weird fucking concept.
My thing is if you really don't care about it, you won't talk about it that much. So for me, it's like I put as much energy into it as much as I care. Like I care a little bit. It's fun. I'm happy for everybody, but I'm not gonna fucking go crazy.
I'm happy when my friends win something.
The awards was always going to have its critics, you know. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to lose no sleep over it, you know. If people enjoy for what it is, hey, enjoy it.
Amen.
You know what I mean? There ain't no need to shout and rant about something that you don't particularly care about, but you want to shout and rant about it.
Yeah, when I see you like jumping up, hopping mad and shit, that makes me think you care a lot. Like you want to be in that pretty bad. I got to tell myself that too. Like sometimes I get mad. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking let it loose, you know? And then I'm like, well, that'll make them think I really care. So I just fucking try to come back a little bit.
I know, I think it was Kylie messaged me last month about the hunt. And he was, asking me if I want to return for the hunt and stuff because Tony was reaching out to people who was on there earlier.
Dude,
and I thought about it. And I was like, man, but if it's Friday, it's late. You know, Tony always starts like 15, 20 minutes after the time you're supposed to be.
We're on a new time, man. We're on a new time.
I know.
Starts at 10:30, and it has been starting at 10:30. It has been going off at
AKA 10:45 is what it is.
Yeah, folks got a good point. I mean, if you think about the overall totality, he does tend to start about 15 minutes late. But yeah I mean,
and I don't hold that against him.
No, it's completely cool. I've been having fun on there. But what was you gonna say?
I just don't have that competitive drive that you guys had. Like it was fun when I first did it and a few times, but the last time I felt like I really wanted to win, and I was like, man, you know, I will see them, but at the same time, I tried not to show it. So I was like, man, let me just back off and not be on it because I felt like I got cheated. But you know, it is what it is. And
you probably did get fucking cheated. I get cheated all the time.
Highly likely. It's highly likely.
It's highly likely.
But you know, I just said, you know what, man, I'll just pass on that, man. The show is still fun. I still catch a replay on it, but I just don't feel like participating on it.
Yeah. It's like my show with the Collector Club. Like a lot of people don't like the competition.
It's not the competition, Biggie. It's the 300 books I have to pull.
It's a lot of books.
Yeah, that too. That because the Collector Club become like comic gory, and then you be like, oh, shit, I gotta go through all my books, and then after you're done, you got a whole mess of comics.
Yeah, I made it hard. It's not easy, so you gotta have fucking a ton of books, and you gotta get a lot to fit a category that's made up at some random point. But I like it, but it is messy, and I can see why other people wouldn't want to do it every fucking other 2 weeks. But me and Puff was doing in the beginning was we would just hop on and show books. I think like we
Yeah.
would have a competition.
Yeah, you guys
every
didn't
other
really do
month,
a
but-
competition on the Collector Club when I first went on Collector Club. It was
Yeah.
just about you guys showing books, really, right?
We showed books and we had conversations.
Yeah, maybe movies,
Yeah.
just whatever we could think of. And fuck, man, we had a good crew, bro. It's really evolved. Like me, you, Dope, and Doc, I think was the original crew.
Well, that's the thing. I think you still have that whole crew. Like obviously Puff can still pop on, Doc still pops on. They just don't pop on as much as they used to. That's all. You can still, blow the conch shell and get all the boys back together and have.
I don't like
Yeah.
hassle with people. They know they're welcome. I used to send links out to everybody, but now it's just like if I see you in the chat, I'll drop it in the chat. But I'll start sending them out now more since you hopped on tonight. Like I'll still send them out, and if you can make it, you can. I don't get too heartbroken if people don't. I'm just happy that the few people that do, like having Alan and Matt and D and Bleak show up like consistently, man, it takes a lot of stress off my back. So it's just like hell yeah. So
I felt the same way when I used to do my Saturday show, and sometimes it'd be like 2-3 people show up, and I expect a large gathering because a lot of the people love that show. And when I only get like 2-3 people, I feel disappointed, but I know people got things to do. Biggie, you be running errands, and I'll be running errands and stuff like that. So not everybody has the time or the opportunity to jump on. So sometimes you just gotta let it roll.
Yeah, on Sunday, I'm super thankful for people that jump on. It's it just makes a show a lot nicer to have somebody else there with you and you're chit chatting with them and shit like that. It's just a lot better.
Yeah. It's easy to get like jealous and upset about like you think you're buddies with people and you think like, oh, they'll join my show and you'll see them on other shows, and I've just kind of gotten over that over the years. Like I still miss fucking Discovery. Like I would love to have Discovery Bay come on.
When you brought up Discovery Bay on that show and you talk about how he used to do the rundown of everybody that was going live or had a show that day, I was like, I remember those and I miss them because Discovery had the community on cover.
Wasn't he like the TV guide of YouTube?
Yeah.
It was a good point to bring up because if you really want to learn the history and you want to see what was going on 5-6 years ago, you could literally watch 5 or 10 of those episodes and you'll see 50, 60, 70 channels from that time. So it's a good channel to watch.
And when you talked about life expectancy of YouTube, a lot of the original people that I used to watch no longer do videos now.
Oh no, yeah.
And it had me thinking about like, how much longer I have doing it before something happens or something comes up and I take a hiatus from YouTube and probably never return, because there's a lot of content creators from that era, from the mid 2010s, that I love watching their content. And then when they disappear, then they stop doing videos. It's like, damn, man, I miss those guys,
bro.
But isn't I don't know. I think I'm always gonna have time to throw up to go up do a live on YouTube. I work a lot, yada yada yada, but I don't do YouTube for. I just do it for fun. It's a really good time.
Yeah.
It's when people are watching. It's fun to be a part of the community. It's fun to hang out with Biggie and K-pop and Who Dat on a Sunday morning, Boston Chris. It's a fun time for me.
But certain people, lives interject. They get a family form and stuff, so they have to start reducing their YouTube content. And some of them really got hit hard in 2020 with COVID.
Yeah,
with their work schedule and stuff. Like I know our fellow thoughts, Travis, he returned earlier this year to start doing content again, and it's like, man, it was great to see him because I used to watch his show, the Comic Book Roundtable, every Saturday night.
Yeah, I think COVID, spawned a lot of YouTube channels, and then when everybody
it's like COVID ended some of the older channels.
It did,
and then created a bunch of new ones.
Yeah,
it's absolutely right, bro.
We were all sitting at home doing nothing, and then then all of a sudden you find a bunch of people doing live stuff. You're like, fuck, I could do that.
I forget that one guy's name. Slotted up. Slot was from the Corona, and he's gone now. Fucking TM and Roscoe, they had a show together. It's we haven't got TM and Roscoe together again. You know, Roderican, Lamer Frame, gone. 36 Chambers, gone. D-Runk, he's on my channel, but you don't see him that much. If it weren't for my channel, you wouldn't even see 84 hardly. Like 84.
Actually, that's true. Yeah.
It's very weird. Like a lot of shit is just gone.
I'll never forget the first time I appeared on y'all the
Mega Power Hour.
The Mega Power Hour.
Oh, that was a fucking great show.
I love watching you and 84 talk wrestling and comics. That was that was awesome. So when I joined in there with my championship belt and stuff, and we talked about our top 5 favorite wrestlers, I was like, man, this is so much fun. I wouldn't mind doing that all the time.
84 is my favorite YouTuber to this day. 84 is what made me want to do live streams, made me want to. When I first started streaming, I didn't think that I knew anything about comics.
84 is fucking talented too, man.
Oh, he's the best.
He knows he do a lot of shit.
He gave me a lot of confidence. He told me, he's like, Big, you know a lot about comics, bro. Like, you are just as good as anybody else. So I'm like, I guess. And then I just went from there, and I'm still here. But I miss Madness a lot. Yeah, Madness.
Another one that used. I actually made my first appearance first live appearance on Javi Conquistador. You know, Silver Age Sunday. You know, back when we used to do Silver Age Sunday a lot. You know, with the Florida.
Oh, Silver Age Sunday. Damn, that was your first appearance?
Yeah, my first live appearance was on Conquistador's video. I gotta dig it up. But you know, if we do that life expectancy, I'll definitely dig up some videos. You know,
I can name off like 5 channels that was first on my stream, like together. So, Dope was on my channel. Hialeah was on Mega Powers first. Doc, he had his own channel, but he never streamed with anybody else. He was on my channel. And those are big members, you know, like that's a big deal to me. So that's only 3, but it's still like I know there's more now.
Yeah,
J Hood came on ours.
J Hood, yeah,
I like J Hood. He still streams.
Man, JD's been gone for a while.
Which one?
On the hunt, JD.
Oh, I know. I haven't seen him in forever. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been gone for a while.
I don't know what happened. I don't know where he went. Fucking Jeffrey Comic-Con. Like, where the fuck did he go? I don't know what happened with him.
He got a job, and that was it, man.
That's it? Okay.
Yeah, I think he works at a comic book shop now, which is cool.
That's why I last heard.
But yeah, I don't know. He can't make.
But that was a great topic, Biggie, when you and Darth was talking that, because it really had me go back into the YouTube history of stuff that I watched, you know, during my early days in the comic community when I was just an observer, just watching the videos.
It's not the first time I've heard this conversation though. Like I've heard it on Jig's channel as well. I've heard it here. Like you guys always talk about these channels that, you know, were awesome, and then now they're just gone. It's crazy that happens. I find
I think it's about an average of 4 years for a YouTube comic channel. I think it's about 3 to 4 years. Usually around 2, 4 is pretty long. That's just my guess.
Well, if you're doing content to make money, trust me, do other things besides comic books.
This ain't the place to fucking make money at.
That's not the area. You say, you know, do it on, I don't know, firearms, or do it on the UFC or something. Talk about Hollywood. That'll get you.
From the way I see it, people just do little clips of Disney shorts and get millions of views. So I guess that's a good way too.
Yeah, that's true.
Bobby. Good to see you, Bobby Delegato. So I saw something with the spine ticks. This ain't me talking shit, but I think the spine ticks have like a different channel now, and he has a bigger channel that's the original spine ticks, and now he has like a smaller channel. And I've heard like he only has like the original crew on the new channel, is the way I understand it. And I feel like that's kind of weird, but
Yeah,
the
it's a little,
PCP crew. There's a lot of these like groups that kind of remind me of Comic Corps, but there's just different ones. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. There are definitely it's a much clickier group of people than they like to let on. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
There's really no problem with them.
No.
To be honest, there's really no problem because everybody's gonna have their own clique.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
So like I'm part of the Comic Call crew. We're a small clique in our own right. You know, and some cliques can spawn off for others, and people create their content because they're associated with that clique. What's up, Bobby? So there's really nothing wrong with it. It is what it is.
I still would like it if it felt like we were all together in on it, and it never really feels that way. It just feels like we got our little buddies, and that's it at this point. You just kind of got to accept it. We're never going to get back to where it was like, oh, we can have, like, I've actually tried. It kind of breaks my heart. Like, I've tried to have the Cover Slingers go up against the Comic Collector Club, and that didn't work out. And then I've talked about the thing with me and DJ. He was talking about bringing the Illuminati against the Collector. That didn't work out. So I've just kind of been like, I'm not even going to try, you know. The last one might be the Hunt versus a club. I don't even think that will work. So I just don't see it. I don't think that we'll ever get to that point, you know, like where we actually
make the Hunt versus the club and the War Games match or something.
I would like to see just even if it ain't my channel doing it, just I want to see someone do that kind of shit. It would be fun to see, you know, like I just don't think we'll ever get there, bro.
Like I said, it all depends on timing, you know, who's available and, you know, what date can be set for everybody to join. Because the Cover Slingers, you know, Gray Man is more overseas in Europe. So, you know, timing is always going to be an issue with him. But if you can get it all together, then props.
Yeah. We kind of used to be able to do that shit before Corona. But it just seems like there's just more groups than there used to be.
You're also talking like getting groups together for a competition. You can still get groups together if there's no like I'm versus you or something like that. Like Legion will still come on, and DJ Link still comes on your channel. Puff comes on the channel. Like, you know what I mean? There are cliques that still hang out with other cliques. Cliques aren't all bad as long as you.
I've seen Mon. He'll have people on. Like Mon has different people.
Yeah.
Colossus does a good job at it. Gary B will have one person at a time. But the competition, it's just like we can have up to 10 people. I just want a bunch of people. Even with what the hell was John's shit called? I forget.
What's that, sir?
John had Boy Who Had 7.
Oh, Comigories.
Comigories. Yeah, you have Spine Ticks. You had fucking PCP.
So I'll take it back to when 90 had the tournament going on.
Yeah, Slab Down.
Slab Down. Yeah, like that was fun.
Yeah, even on the Hunt, like in the early days, you had Bueller and Billy, and you had Madness and me and Doc and Puff and there was just more people coming through. You know, it just we've all kind of just gotten a little more used to just fucking with certain our own people, I guess. I don't know, but I'm hoping next year I can kind of break it. Like, okay, here's an example. Like I see Journey do videos with Comic Tom and Jim Mint. I was in a Jim Mint chat, and Jim's girl Fee was like, you guys watching the awards? Nah, I'm not watching it, Darth. Jim's girl Fee was like, you should have Biggie on. And Jim was like, yeah, that's a good idea. He's here in the chat. He could probably hop on. So I messaged him. I'm like, if you ever need me, I'd try to make it, dude. You know, like I dropped my kid off at school in the morning. I could probably make it. And he didn't. He just liked the comment or something. But I don't want to. I asked Tom to come and do something for me once. He didn't make it. So I don't want to ask these bigger channels and then just get shut down. You know, like I would like it to fucking work out, because I'm ultimately just saying, like, if there's any time possible in the future that you could possibly make it, I would make time for you. And if that don't work, then what the fuck can you do? You know, like
big channels don't like to look back, don't like to look behind them too much. It's hard to get a comic Tom on your show, I would imagine, unless you're, fucking doing stupid shit. Like
I mean, Journey and MJ, they did it. You know,
that's true.
You shouldn't have to fill. I've seen Jim Min on fucking channels that only have like 300 subs. You know, so
that's fair.
And Comic Tom. Maybe I should just try harder, but it's not that big a deal. I'm just as happy having you and Puff on at the end of the day. But I do want to.
I was happy when Beulah showed up on my channel, for the live stream, and then Great Legend, another veteran of this community, he came on and we had a great time. So sometimes some of the bigger channels, they if they can't make the time, then so be it. It is what it is. But you just gotta move forward.
Right.
Whoever comes on, hey, just have a good time with them.
Yeah.
Whether it's the same faces or new faces.
That's right. I do got questions, and I'd like to have conversations with everybody. But I've had Bueller on. Bueller's one of the best, and Great Legend's been on a few times. I appreciate him, but we could all talk comics. Is my point. Like we get on here and we talk about comic books. We talk about our experiences, and we watch each other. We may not. I mean, saying we're fans of each other is kind of weird, but ultimately we do watch each other's content. So, we all kind of know how everybody does and shit. So I'm a fan of the community in general. What up, Christina? And I feel like there's a lot of shit I'd like to talk to people about before. I don't know how long I'll be doing this shit. I've been on 8 years, 6 years. My collection was shit 5 years ago. I didn't have anything. I've just now got to a point where I'm pretty, like, I got a good collection. But, 6 years of this, it seems like a fucking eternity when you see other channels quitting too. Not everybody makes it that long.
You've done a lot of growth in your channel, though. Your channel is different than it used to be in the beginning. It used to be like a drive around Santa Monica kind of guy.
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing, though. That's what made Biggie different from anybody else, which is why I fucked with Biggie Shaq, because he do these random live streams playing the classic hip hop, and I'm like, yo, I fucked with this, man. I like driving down Santa Monica.
He still does random live stream where he's
he still does random
pizza subs. He's like, pizza sub lunch, let's go.
Bro,
random live stream.
I had it fucking made about 4 years ago because I had Madness 84. Everybody loves 84. I haven't. If you just watch an 84 stream, you're a fan. And then I was on Discovery Bays a lot, and everybody loved him. So I was like co-hosting with both of those guys, and then I was on The Hunt too, co-hosting for a little while. So I was like on 3 super popular shows, and now I'm just kind of fending for myself. So it was a lot easier a few years ago as opposed to now. But D fucks with me, Alan. You just meet new people. Bleeker, me from fucking Santa Monica or whatever. But before that, like, it was a whole fucking world of shit going on.
I've seen some of your old videos. I've seen some of them.
Okay. Yeah. It's mainly Tekken. Like, if you go way back, it's a lot of Tekken and Transformers.
You were showing your white car one day or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You did some cool shit.
It's funny when we look back at our channel when we first really started it, and it's like certain things you cringe at, and then certain things you be like, hey, that it is what it is. But hey, there's a certain charm about your first live stream or your first video and stuff like that. And then you just grow from there to the point where now you're just comfortable with talking with people. You're comfortable having these conversations and just having fun. And that to me is what matters most.
Bro, before the fucking church, Bleak, the fucking Silver Sundays was lit, dog. Like, Puff, Hialeah, Stunner, bro, love that show. Fucking Javi, And then we're not even bringing up 90. Like 90 is an original NWO. Like without 90, me and Madness ain't NWO. So, yeah, the fucking
when I
Silver
started,
Sundays
nothing
is
was going
great.
on Sunday, Biggie. When I started my show on Sunday, that's the reason I picked Sunday. I'm like, well, fucking nothing's happening.
Right.
Like,
They
here's
quit
the
at that
show on
point.
Sunday.
Yeah, because it went from Harvey to Cookie, just a little podcast, and then Jeff will occasionally do it, and then we just stopped doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Puff, you're like me, bro. We try different things. We try to get the community involved. That was an open invite thing. I'd hop on there. I'd show my bangers. Everybody was welcome. That's what Bleecker does. Is what we all try to do. And you get a little frustrated whenever the show don't do so great sometimes, and people fall off, and you're down to 2-3 people. You're just like, fuck, we might not even make it next show, you know. And but we all got to kind of like band together, man. We got to keep these channels alive, dude. So when I get an invite somewhere, I take it seriously. Like someone asks me to come on their show, I'm like, all right, man. I don't get them all the time, but when I do, I'm there, dude.
Oh man,
I don't
my
care who you are,
my
I'm
show
gonna try.
today. If I didn't have you as a co-host today, that would have been a rough fucking first hour, bro.
Oh, you know, I always got your back, Bleak, dude. I remember when Bleak first started his Sunday show. It wasn't church. It was just Bleecker come and chill or something, right?
Bleak and chill, yeah.
Bleak and chill, yeah. And me and Bleak were tag team champions, kicking everybody's ass.
True.
And I was like, I'll be there. It was just me and Bleak for a bunch of them, and then
K-pop started fucking around with us, which is great.
Who was it? Oh, K-popper. Yeah.
She started fucking with us. She's been fucking with me from the beginning too. She's pretty awesome.
Yeah, Popper's a good one. Her and Tricky and all of the K-pop maniacs and all that, and you know, it just.
I don't know Tricky too well, but I like Tricky's art. That's for sure. He's a good.
I miss Tricky. I don't know what the fuck. I miss that guy. Yeah, he just kind of.
Yeah, he disappeared. I don't know. I knew him for a minute, and then all of a sudden he was like, "Fuck you guys, I'm out."
Yeah, it happens, bro.
But he still likes some of my shit once in a while on Instagram, so he's around somewhere.
Do you ever go back and watch some? I watch a lot of old 84 shows. Like I was watching one of his auctions with Smurf.
Man, Comic Smurf. Yeah, I'll never forget the opportunity. Like when I left the Orlando Touring Comic Show, he just came there. And we missed the opportunity to meet each other. Because I remember I was like, yo, I can't wait to see you there. And then I was there for like three hours. And then I was like, you know, Smurf ain't show up. You know, I'll probably dip because I was getting hungry. I wanted to go eat. Soon as I left and I got to my destination, I opened up Instagram. He said, I just got here. I was like, fuck, I'm already a half hour away.
I'll tell you something weird about me is I got this crazy anxiety now. I don't think I'll ever make an Aircon. Maybe if I come out of it, I will, but thank goodness I went to Chicago when I did. That was like 2.5 years ago. And I did get to meet a lot of people. I got to meet Chad RCG and a bunch of guys. And
where did that come from, Biggie? Where the
it's just fucking stress, bro.
Yeah.
It really gets to me, man. I think I might be mentally sick or something. Like people think I'm slow or dumb and shit. It's probably fucking true. Like I'm serious, bro. Like I only feel comfortable doing my normal routine at this point. So I've been really struggling.
I don't know how that. I'm not sure that.
So you have anxiety being around a large amount of people at the show?
Oh, dude, I could barely travel. Like Willersburg's fucking the town next to mine. I haven't been in Willersburg in over like 6 months. Like I can't hardly leave my town.
Anxiety when I go out too, Biggie. It's not good. So
it fucking sucks, bro.
It does suck. And I never used to. I used to be a really heavy drinker and go out.
I feel like I'm literally gonna fall out. Like I think like my heart beat and I start getting sweaty. I was talking to Darth the other day.
Well, I get you.
Yeah, my girlfriend took my kid to the dentist, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Darth hit me up on Instagram phone call and he said, "Oh man, I got some bad news, Biggie." And just because my girlfriend wasn't in town, I didn't have anybody around me. And he said that I just got this flush over me. I was just like, "Oh fuck, I'm not feeling good." And it wasn't anything. He just told me like I lost something. I'm like, "Oh, okay." But just for a moment there, I felt that anxiety. I was just like, oh fuck, I need like somebody around me. Like when I'm home, I'm comfortable, but anything else, bro, it's pretty bad. But at least I did get to go and meet some community members. I got to meet a lot, like 40, 50 fucking people. And I could come out of it, you know. I quit taking a prescription that gave me anxiety, I think,
Like
about a year ago.
like the onset of agoraphobia, man. Like you're gonna be stuck inside. You don't want that.
I feel pretty good being home with my
That's
shit.
fair.
I don't know.
I've been no different.
One of the blessings for me is going out and hanging with Steve and Jeff and all those guys, and then getting together at different conventions. Like, to me, it relieves me of stress from a stressful work week, you know, and just hanging out with those guys once a weekend is like the biggest sight of joy for me. Like just to be around those guys, to exchange AOKs, and you know, and to meet people at the conventions. Like when I met Damien, Sleepy Reader, and a bunch of people at Heroes Con. It's like that to me, it brings joy. You know, I get a lot of enjoyment out of that shit because I know once that's over and I'm back to regular life, I know the stress is going to hit me, but I just got to keep trucking on to the next adventure.
That KC comic crew, they're doing a lot of good stuff. They're all hanging out together, which I think is really
I sent
nice.
them an AOK last week. I don't know if it got to them yet, but I sent like 15 books. And
Biggie, I'm going to get out of here, brother. I'm
going to wrap up soon. I appreciate you.
Cheers,
yeah,
my
Kansas
man.
City's fun. It reminds me of the Florida crew a lot.
Yeah, they're having a good time. I really like that, you know, they're all going to wrestling shows and meeting up for dinner and shit. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. You guys have a good night. Biggie, awesome show as always.
Yeah.
You're killing it, bro. Good luck tonight on the awards, by the way.
Oh,
yeah.
There's 90.
Thank you, bro.
And there's 90 right now.
Earlier, 90.
Peace, guys.
Man, he's the one Florida guy I have yet to meet.
No shit.
I have yet to meet 90.
Motherfucking 90, bro. Shame on you, 90. It ain't your fault. It's fucking 90's fault.
But I don't, like I said, 90s, the family, you know, once that family forms, like it takes him out of the community. But he's still in the chat, and I always appreciate whenever 90 pops up, man. And
yeah,
yes,
if I could pick a fucking con to go to, it'd be MegaCon. Like I know everybody says Heroes Con, but
I'm already looking to pass MegaCon. Like I'm debating whether I want to go.
Really?
Heroes Con, like
that's the one
for me, you know, and that's the show was just strictly comics. So I'm already looking at MegaCon. They went up on the ticket prices. I'm like, fuck these guys, man.
I almost made it, man. Corona fucked it up, bro. I almost got there.
I remember that. A lot of people coming to MegaCon this year, and Corona just jacked it all up.
Yep. So before we get out of here, I wanted to tell you, like, you're a fucking wrestling whiz. You're just as smart as anybody I know, and I know some people that think that like they know their state on. You're just as good as anybody I know. So, Papa Willie does a show called Sweet Chin Music, and me, Beckerman's a whiz too. And it'd be interesting to see you and Beckerman talk. Like I've already talked to you about wrestling. I already know what's up, but I think it'd be a treat for Beckerman to see you talk about wrestling. So maybe one of these days. It's a Thursday night at like 9 p.m.
That's a work night for me. I'll be at the job.
Okay. Well, I could talk to Pop maybe. What days are you more open?
Saturday nights is the best. If it's a Friday, if it's like maybe say 6 o'clock, 6 or 7, I can probably stay up a bit and join on that.
Okay. Well, I'll try to see if he could figure it out, because it's not really a thing that we're set on. Like if we could reschedule to make some things work, we'll do that too. So I think it'd be worth it to get you on, because you're one of the best wrestling people I know. So
appreciate that, man.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm gonna get out of here, and I appreciate you hopping on. I got to make a few phone calls and shit, but thank you, chat. Appreciate y'all. 1,300 sub giveaway coming when I get there, and I'm gonna start a membership on my channel. Hopefully we'll get some members going. So maybe Puff will make a collector club. If you can make it, that'd be dope too. But if not, you see me on a random stream, hop on that if you can.
Yeah,
if I see you doing some shit, I'll hop on that.
Like all I do is the live with VV, and of course,
yeah, that's just y'all's thing.
But you're always welcome if you want to join the Comic Call crew, man. Like the
I would do that.
We would love to have you on. Remember when Matt joined on your show, the Comic Collector Club, and he started showing the bangers.
We missed Matt, bro. Me and Alan was talking about Matt last episode. I was like, that's like your brother. Like Matt and Alan's like fucking the same thing almost, and a lot of the shit they collect, bro.
Yeah,
I don't think there's anybody more similar to Alan.
We got to get you guys on the Comic Call crew, and if we can do a collector club on the Friday night, make it happen, man. But
yeah, what day is Comic Call crew when y'all do it?
Saturday nights, usually at 9.
Okay, I'll make sure to start getting in the chat more, and we'll try to figure it out.
They had the show last weekend, but no, I don't think there's a show this weekend. But we should be doing another one soon.
Yeah, shout out.
And I also want to say we gotta help out our brother Dusty Brick Brown.
That's what I want to say.
Yeah,
Dusty Brick Brown. He's one of the few people I've sent a belt to, and so that's a brother to me. If I send anybody a belt, you're in my little belt brotherhood. And I would have sent Puff one, but he already had the double wing, so you're good. But fucking, Dusty's going through some shit, and he's such a brave guy, and he didn't want any fucking help, but that disease is very hard, and I feel like if we can help, maybe I don't know, a Kickstarter, wherever the hell he does it, but
he's got a GoFundMe. He posted that yesterday on his page. I have a link in my description on Instagram.
Good.
So,
okay.
You can help support there.
All right, I'm gonna start posting. I'm gonna copy it whenever I get off here, and we'll put it in the chat. Yeah, we gotta help that guy out, man, because we focus on other charities, and Dusty Brick Brown's one of us. So, all right, guys, see y'all later, man.
Later, y'all.